Hi, I'm Gamer for Fun. 2023 is behind us, and I played a lot of games last year, but I only finished a few. I only count games that I finished the story mode on, and I don't have to 100% complete it. And here are all the games I finished in 2023. As you will see, all the games I played and finished in 2023 are games on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. I did play a lot of games on Switch and PC as well, but those I haven't finished the story mode on.
What is wrong with you?
You should see your face right now.
What if I drown?
Now you're not gonna drown. You gotta work on that confidence, kiddo.
Yeah, keep laughing, old man. See what happens.
As I said in my games played in January 2023 video, I finally completed The Last of Us Part 2's story mode. I don't want to say too much more about this game since I'm already planning doing a review of this game this year. So if you want to see my initial thoughts, go back and watch the video last year.
Holy shit, Joel.
We're here.
Oh my god, it is a dinosaur!
And it is.
Joel!
Surprise.
Holy shit. Oh, it's a motherfucking dinosaur.
Now that the remaster of this game is out for PlayStation 5, I will do the cheap disc to digital PS5 upgrade option for this game, so that I can play the new features and the new modes without actually buying a brand new game, since I already have the PS4 version. Later at some point when the physical PS5 version is cheaper, then of course I will buy the physical disc as well, since I'm a huge fan of physical media. But since I don't like this game that much, I won't buy it until it's more cheaper. Probably in a year or two. The second game I finished in 2023 was a game I was really looking forward to play. So I bought the Digital Deluxe Edition on the PlayStation Store, so that is why I don't have a physical game to show you right now, but the game is Hogwarts Legacy. I will definitely get a physical version of Hogwarts Legacy at some point, but since I already own it digital, I will wait a little bit longer until it's cheaper, so I can have a physical version of Hogwarts Legacy on my shelf, as well as a digital version.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
I've been a huge Harry Potter fan since I played the original 3 games back on the PC. You can see my playthrough of the first 3 Harry Potter games on PC in Norwegian by clicking the link in the description. So I had huge expectations for Hogwarts Legacy, and they really didn't disappoint. This is the open world Harry Potter game I always wanted, and we almost got in the 5th and 6th Harry Potter game. The school and the world around it was stunning, and it really made me feel like a Hogwarts student while I played the game.
Better be Hufflepuff!
I myself is a Hufflepuff, so I played through the game as a Hufflepuff student. So if you have played the game, then let me know in the comments what house you picked to play through the game as.
Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
There will be a full review of this game later this year, so this is not all my thoughts about the game, but if you are a Harry Potter or Wizarding World fan, then you should really play this game if you haven't done that already.
I suppose we have our winner.
It took a little while, but because Spider-Man 2 was coming out last year, I had to play through Miles' side story before playing Spider-Man 2. So that's what I did. The second game I finished in 2023 was Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PlayStation 5. By the time of this recording, I'm almost finished with the main story in Spider-Man 2, but I did not finish it before the end of 2023, so that's why it's not in this video. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and one of the greatest games on the PlayStation 4 was the original Marvel Spider-Man. The Miles Morales game improved on that game a lot, and even though the game is a little bit shorter, this story with Miles is much more emotional than the original Spider-Man game on PlayStation 4.
See it coming, I don't need a sign. Just a moment, I'ma make it mine. This is my time. My time, my time now. My time,
This game introduced me to Miles Morales as a Spider-Man character, and also opened me up to the amazingly 2 Spider-Verse films, which are from Sony as well. One of the best improvements in this game over the original Spider-Man game is the visuals of the winter-themed New York, as well as the ray tracing in the game, and the extremely fast loading times. So this game, also with the first game, is really recommended, and so far the Spider-Man 2 game is even better. So this should really not be missed if you haven't played it already.
Go time.
You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you.
The next game I finished last year is a digital-only game. And it was the first PlayStation VR 2 game that I finished after getting that accessory. And that is Before Your Eyes. It wasn't a very long game, I finished it in about 90 minutes, but what an emotional roller coaster of a game. When the credits rolled, my eyes was full of tears inside the headset.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
And I really recommend everyone that has a PlayStation VR 2 headset to try this game out. It's amazing. The story especially is so amazing and touching. Unfortunately, the trophies didn't pop during my playthrough, so I had to replay it again, as well as the gameplay I recorded was also corrupted, so at some point I need to replay the game, both so I can get the trophies and re-record the gameplay to make a review for you guys. The game is also on PC and Mac, as well as on smartphone and tablets through Netflix Gaming. So I really recommend everyone that doesn't have a PSVR 2 headset to get that game on those platforms. It's really worth it.
Hey you! Come over here. Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
The only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
The next game I played through in 2023 is a game that I played through for the second time now, and that is Resident Evil 4, the HD version on the PlayStation 4.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
The first time I finished this game was about 13 years ago, and I played it on the PC. Not the good current Steam version, but the bad Ubisoft port with a bad third-party controller. I still love the game, but it was really hard to play because it wasn't optimized for a gamepad on a PC at that time. It's to this point in time the only Resident Evil game I finished the story on. I almost finished the Resident Evil 5 story, but I didn't beat the final boss. So that first playthrough made me a Resident Evil fan, and that's why this game will always have a special place in my heart.
I see that the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics too.
How rude! And I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing.
Who are you?
Leon is my favorite main protagonist for the Resident Evil games.
Leon!
Ashley!
And even though Ashley is sometimes an annoying whining character to escort and protect in the original game, I still love the relationship her and Leon build throughout the game. The HD remaster of the original 2005 GameCube game still today looks impressive, and the sound and atmosphere is as haunting as the first time I played it. I haven't got around to play the remake of the game yet. I'm waiting for the gold edition of that game. So from what I've seen, it's a perfect remaster of a legendary game, and I'm really looking forward to play that later.
Come on. Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
The final game I managed to complete the main story on in 2023 was a real surprise for me. I wasn't planning on buying or playing this game before 2 weeks before the game when the demo dropped, and that is Final Fantasy XVI. You can see my previous thoughts about the gameplay demo in this video here, which I linked in the description down below and the card up in the right corner. But as I said in that video, this game is amazing. The gameplay demo, which was about 2 hours, really hooked me into the story, and I really had to see the end of the game when it ended on a cliffhanger.
Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
I've heard that many compare the story in this game to the Game of Thrones TV series, but since I haven't watched Game of Thrones yet, I can't be 100% sure. But from after playing this game and read about some of the story in the show, then it's not surprising.
Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
As well as with all the other games on this list that I finished last year, I'm planning on making a full review of this game, so hopefully that comes this year. But to summarize my thoughts on the full game, I really like the story, the characters and the impressive graphics, and the amazingly big and epic icon boss battles, as well as the music. So this game is actually the first Final Fantasy game that I've ever completed the story on, and this has opened my eyes for the other Final Fantasy games, and I already bought Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD for the PlayStation 4, as well as the Royal Edition of Final Fantasy XV, and I'm considering going back and play the remake of the Final Fantasy VII game, as well as the new Final Fantasy VII Rebirth game that is coming out soon. So I will definitely play more Final Fantasy now, after really enjoying this game.
Who are you?
So these are the 4 physical games I have of the 6 games I played last year. Have you played any of these games and what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Gamer4Fun. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you like what you see and want to see more. And I will see you in the next video.